Blessings, yo, most people already come pre-programmed. Some people come deprogrammed. Some people are in between programming. Some people will come to you, excuse me, I didn't even start yet, at any age with their set program, because when we get into this earth realm, we come with the prepackaged deal. You know you're gonna have a family. You know you're gonna go to school. You know you're gonna go have dinner. You know you're gonna have the basic necessities with this life package, right? But most people don't get the full package until you get experience, or you run into people that basically teach you the roles of life, right? The way of life, how to get by on life. You meet people along the way on different paths and journeys, right? Different timelines, different energies, different costumes, the plethoras of masks, the energies. All is here to teach our senses, and sensibilities, where we are to learn and understand who we are to ourselves, most of all, by way of the people, places, and things around us. Some are programmed to keep the words of their elders, their mother, their father, aunties, uncles, and all that, grandmamas and everything from their experiences. Right? Most of them haven't experienced anything outside of where they stood, where they've been standing, whereas you probably been into some shit that they themselves have never experienced, never want to, but they were there to coddle you, enable you. How some moms and some dads will cater to the child's fucked upness because some don't want them to, this same as the other video, from the other day. Some already know some problems are there. Some already know that they created the problems. They programmed the problems on top of the prepackaged program already. They added their own problems to a new child. There you go. They added their problems, their miseries from growing up, from not experiencing, from being tired, from being exhausted onto the child. Therefore, that child either can grow away from it, grow through it, and grow from the seeds implanted in them, right? Or they'll take all those seeds and start implanting those seeds into everyone else of what they were embedded with. They're gonna start planning and putting They're gonna start putting that programming that they endured onto other people. But that's the thing. Once people put you into programmings that you are not equipped to have, or not equipped to even know anything about, that is a program for you. It's like lessons and tests. We will never know what is a lesson, nor if we passed any test, let alone know what the fuck a blessing is, or who, or where it's coming from. But overall, leave your hands open to receive at all times, just as your heart has to be open no matter how many motherfuckers try to break it, rip it apart, and stomp on that bitch. Just the same as the mind. Because not everybody's going to think like you. Not everybody's going to make moves like you. Not everybody's going to come up with a thought like you, let alone a mindset like you. Everybody has their own ways of everything, but we all learn from everything. We learn from the people. We learn from the places, and we learn from the things that we do. But overall, we learn how to be us, right? And those that are programmed in other facets of life that you've never experienced, running into people like that will add to the experience of your life by way of the stories they tell you, the things they tell you, the game that they hand to you. It's like understanding that we all learn aspects of life through the people, places, and things that we always run into. Yet it's on us to really either adhere to it, what we all hear, and grow, or grow from it with the adherence of what we've been programmed to believe of ourselves, because some people will cause shit. If I say parents, yeah, might as well. Some parents will try to negate a decision to make the child, be indecisive, but then blame the child for being indecisive, but never take accountability, let alone responsibility for the cause of the confusion. You know, most parents want you to stay home, to take care of home. Most parents want you to be home because everybody's home. But most are more afraid of you leaving from the home because you'll be creating your own home, your own rules, your own boundaries set to protect you. Not only parents, shit, your friends, you know, those that you deem closest to you. Most of them don't ever want you to build outside of what they created for you. And sometimes that is so much more illusions than the reality that you've been living in. Therefore, suffering from the delusions of another is exactly what they truly want you to do. Because most living in a delusion have been held under another's illusion because of their own lack of wanting to experience life the way that you do. Think about it. Nothing else. I got you. Have a good one. Bye.